What's going on, guys? What's not? It's your boy, the Lazy Man of the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one, aka the GOAT of the universe. You know what I'm saying? I wanna briefly, not even briefly, I wanna talk about how human beings are really just unindividualistic as hell, from a different kind of POV. I know I've been touching this topic from here and there, time to time, from my videos, but I want to kind of expand on this type of topic because it's more and more apparent in my life throughout my experiences and whatnot, my guys and my girls and my whatnot, you know what I'm saying? It's getting more and more apparent, you know what I'm saying, for my eyes. It's getting more and more apparent and transparent the more I live, the more I think, the more I see, the more I motherfucking experience. Because one thing I've noticed throughout my whole life, whether it's like me being in preschool, middle school, high school, outside of school, everywhere. It's like human beings start to discredit you when you do something first. Like discredit in the sense of you doing something wrong or like you are the weird one right now. When you're doing something first. First of all, what does it even mean to do something first before y'all dive in y'all smoky minds? To do something first is simply to do something which has been never done before, something which has been never like carried out before, right? And human beings have this weird type of mental blueprint, which got created by them being in society and which got created by them soaking in influence, which was obviously created by people who made society, because society is something which has been made. Society is not something which came out the blue, you know what I'm saying? Society is just like a tapestry, which is like a system created by many different human beings. And it just so happens that society is like a kingdom. Because really kingdoms have never been abolished. Rulership has never been abolished. They like to, I don't know, man, disguise that we live in a quote-unquote democracy and that everybody has a say-so in this world, as far as everybody can be in a position of power, which is mental illness in and of itself. Like the whole concept of having power is mental illness in and of itself. But that's all a different story. It just so happens that human beings have like a mind which got created by them being in society. As society is like portrayed as this democratic, liberal, everybody has a say-so type of system. But that shit ain't even the case. Like kingdoms have never really been abolished. Maybe you think, but King James is dead since 10,000 centuries. Yeah, kingdoms have never really been abolished. Even if you live in a quote-unquote democracy, let me explain. It is very, very obvious that in a society, a few people have much more influence and much more say-so than a majority, right? So in that case, monarchies, exclusiveness, kingdomship, or like kingdoms in general, have never really been abolished. Because this society is happening in the same type of way. Only a very, very few amount of people have a lot of power over goddamn everybody. Which is essentially what a goddamn kingdom is marked by. A few people, or like, not even, or like to be goddamn exaggerate. One person has like power over goddamn everybody, quote unquote, right? So in that type of case, the goddamn concept we call society is something which is like a power system. It is like a system based on somebody having quote-unquote authority over everybody. Or like a few people having authority over everybody. And these few people manufacture society like they want it to be. And we all know how society is looking. We all know what society feels like. We all know how society's got them manufactured and how people move in society, right? I don't have to explain. I don't have to point out how mentally ill everybody is in this society, right? I do not have to explain. So this goes back to somebody. This goes back to somebody crafting this society to be a goddamn system full of mental illness, full of goddamn wickedness, right? Full of motherfucking wickedness. Nobody can tell me the world is the way it is because of you and me, right? This quote-unquote society is like a tapestry which got created by a few people who are like in weird-ass agendas. And they like to put out their weird-ass agendas onto everybody. Hence everybody's going crazy. Hence everybody, it's kinda cold, man. Hence everybody's going motherfucking crazy. But that's not even besides the fact. This is like perfectly conducive to what I'm about to talk about. Human beings ain't individualistic whatsoever. And it just so happens that human beings got their individuality based on society's influence. And we all know how society is built, who made society and what kind of agenda people in quote-unquote power have for the majority, right? So, this brings us right back to this point right here, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Let's just say you are somebody with individuality, right? Let's just say you have genuine interests, genuine plans, genuine quote-unquote agendas which have never been pushed out before. In a peaceful type of way, right? We ain't talking about some goddamn manipulation type of bullshit right here. Let's just say you are a person as such, which I just described. People start to call you weird. People start to call you goddamn motherfucking crazy if you have your own goddamn individualistic dreams, which go beyond I wanna be a doctor, which go beyond I wanna be a celebrity, which go beyond I wanna be an NBA player, which go beyond I wanna be up under Empire record labels, which go beyond I wanna be an Olympic goddamn gold medalist champion, you know what I'm saying? When you truly have individuality, which nobody really has, because everybody wants something which got created based on this word. Everybody wanna be Michael Jordan. Everybody wanna be in the NBA. Everybody wanna goddamn run at the goddamn Olympics. Everybody wanna be a goddamn president, right? Everybody wanna be a goddamn politician. Everybody's individuality is pretty much based on something of this world. Your dreams, your goals, your aspirations have been crafted with you even knowing. Because you might think like, but me wanting to be a politician is perfectly fine. We live in democracy. Me believing in God is perfectly normal because God created anything. You don't even know how your individuality got handed out to you, right? Well, that's just what I'm talking about. Everybody is a nobody. You know what I'm talking about, man. Everybody is a motherfucking nobody. And it just so happens that you see the same person, the same type of characteristic amongst 10,000 people over and over and over and over again. It's like you meet 10 people, but they all have the same type of vibe. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like everybody got gifted their own spirit. Everybody got gifted or like crafted their own individuality. Everybody has been crafted. Everybody has been crafted, you know what I'm saying? Which is absolutely outrageous. And the cold part is that human beings don't even notice. They think it's their making. They think it's their goddamn individual goddamn creation. The way they move, they think it's their goddamn making. They think they believing in God, and it goes beyond believing in God. They think they wanting to be a politician, a goddamn rapper for the sake of being signed, being a goddamn Olympic gold medalist, a goddamn artist, you know what I'm saying? They think their dreams is like their making, but in all actuality it motherfucking ain't. It motherfucking ain't. But that's not even what I want to talk about. Well, it is, but let me tell you one thing right here. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing. When you are somebody who truly has different type of dreams, different type of agendas, different type of motives, you are in conflict with these people, with those people, you know what I'm saying? Which is the crazy part, which led me to make this video right here. Human beings ain't even individual. Human beings ain't even something. They're fucking nothing. They're fucking nobodies. Because if it wasn't for somebody crafting something, some organization, some train of thought, they wouldn't be who they are today. Everybody is who they are today because they have listened to something outside of them. Period. Life is an active process. The thing you call individuality is an active process. You ain't given individuality out the blue. But nowadays you are given individuality out the blue because we live in something called society. But ideally, I know this is not possible because we don't live in this ideal type of world because everybody's retarded. But ideally, the thing you call individuality is an active process. And it's something you forge yourself, it is something you make yourself. But it just so happens that in this type of world, you've been pointed in few directions to go by. You live in some sort of maze in which the way is being goddamn handed out to you. You know what I'm saying? You want to take a right? Something is already representing what it means to take a right. You wanna go left? Somebody's already representing what it means to go left, and they teach you all about what it means to go left. Yeah, this is what it means to go left. This is what it means to be XYZ. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you go, you already have a goddamn representation for it. In forms of somebody being a celebrity, in forms of somebody teaching something, in forms of somebody, I don't know, man, being a goddamn superstar, you motherfucking name it. There's already some hillbilly representing what you would like to be. You know what I'm saying? And this is like the trap of society, which has obviously been created by goddamn human beings who are motherfucking sick in the head, man. You know what I'm saying? You already have some retards, some hillbillies, some clowns, some motherfucking goof ass playing out what you like to be. And now you build your whole individuality based on what that person has been pushing onto you. You know what I'm saying? So don't even fall into that vicious type of trap. It's like some vicious motherfucking trap, man. It's like no matter where you go, there's already somebody who is playing out that type of characteristic. Essentially, dreams are being up for sale. Essentially, paths are being up for sale. Essentially, goddamn goals are being up for sale. You know what I'm saying? And you build your whole individuality based on that person representing XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Humans ain't even individualistic. Human ain't even a goddamn personal type of species, as in nobody has character. Because everybody is, gotta know, too busy trying to be the next best thing which has been pushed on TV. Everybody's trying to be too busy trying to be the best motherfucking artist for the sake of being signed by Empire record labels. Because this is what you've been seeing on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? And this is pretty much what's happening in this type of world, man. Or like in this world particular. Everybody's a follower. Everybody likes individuality, my gosh, my whatnot. And weirdly enough, they are in conflict with people who don't go by what has been normalized. And don't even feel addressed, because goddamn, everybody you see ain't falling up under this category, because everybody has goals which are goddamn backed and supported by, I don't know, some type of faggot company, some type of suspicious ass company, like faggot record labels or some shit like that, man. Everybody has goddamn pre-crafted individuality. You go after something which somebody has already been pushing out. You know what I'm saying? Which is motherfucking crazy. This shit is motherfucking crazy. So don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. Nobody's following their own individual path. Fucking nobody. Absolutely nobody. Maybe 0.000001% is on their own individual path type shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I don't know, man. Everybody else, I don't know, man. I guess everybody else is too busy with, I don't know, man, being the next best gold medalist in goddamn the jerk-off Olympics, which has been promoted by Joe Biden himself or some shit like that, man. Nah, I'm saying. So yeah, human beings are a very unindividualistic species. They truly are. Man, I'm getting cold right now. Give me 2 motherfucking seconds. I'm being cold right now. Give me 2 motherfucking seconds. What the fuck? But seriously, it's always weird until somebody is doing it. Human beings cannot even fathom the idea of starting something first, because all you have in your mind is, what will faggot Empire record labels think about me? What will the politician council think about me? What will my university think about me? All you have in your brain is some invisible prison. Some individual invisible as prison you have in your motherfucking mind, which is linked by, what will they think about me? You always think you're being stalked. You see what I'm saying? Like in this world, you always think you're being stalked. Like, they're watching me. What will they think about me? What will my peers think about me? What will this institute think about me? What will society think about me? What will YouTube think about me? You always think you're being stalked. You see what I'm saying? So you're always contrasting and comparing yourself with an imagined audience. With a goddamn imaginary audience. You see what I'm saying? Which is motherfucking perverted and crazy as hell. So human beings don't even know what it means to truly start something on their own. Because if they truly do, they fall victim to their own individual, invisible as mental prison. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, human beings will never truly follow something until somebody is starting something first anyways. Like even everybody wanting to be signed by faggot record labels or some shit like that has to be a reality because somebody was creating faggot record label deals. You know what I'm saying? Everything somebody wants had to be established first by somebody who had the nuts to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? And this is what everybody is incapable of. Doing it first. Because human beings wait until something is normal. And when it's already normal, then you don't get all the attention. Then you don't get, I don't know, man, all the spotlight. Because it's already made normal. So once again, everybody is is a goddamn victim of their own individual invisible mental trap. Which is linked by, they're watching me. What do they think about me? Faggot record label deals will never sign me if I talk about XYZ. Homosexual ass record label deal XYZ will not sign me if I rap about XYZ. Everybody's in goddamn conflict with their imaginary audience, with their imaginary opinions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like they've been watched. And this is this mental prison of society. You're always being quote unquote watched. You're always being critiqued. You're always being stalked by somebody. You know what I'm saying? At least this is what you think. At least this is what you believe. But that shit ain't even reality. All that really is happening is you fucking your own self. Is you raping your own self. Is you trapping your own self. You know what I'm saying? Because this world wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for you believing in it. So you motherfucking dumbass motherfucking individualistic ass chose to believe in something, and now you don't even like what you believe in. It's like motherfucking weird. Human beings like to believe in politics, but they don't like the state of the world. Human beings like to believe in, yeah, money is everything, but they don't like what money is bringing. Human beings believe in, yeah, we should believe in religion, but then they don't like what religion is bringing. It's like humans want something, but when they have it, oh no, I don't want it, oh no, I wasn't asking for this, you know what I'm saying? And it all goes back to humans not knowing what they want. Motherfuckers don't even know what they want, you know what I'm saying? They genuinely don't know what the fuck they want. And when they get what they quote unquote want, they start to run away from it. Because they see what they truly quote unquote wanted wasn't even something they was creating themselves. It wasn't even something they was making themselves. It was something which has been given to them. And this is the whole point of this live stream. Nobody has individuality. Nobody has individuality. Everybody just has open hands. Oh yeah, gimme. And when you've been given something, you don't even want it. You're like, oh no, I don't like this. Because now you see, what you want ain't even truly what's satisfying you. Because satisfaction can only be reached when you make it yourself. Satisfaction can only be reached when you created your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? So don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. Even if faggot record labels will sign your ass, you won't even feel happy because you wasn't creating faggot record labels. You know what I'm saying? So don't even be bothered. Doing cartwheels, doing crazy ass shit on TikTok just to be noticed by faggot record labels. Unless you wanna be the next faggot. Unless you wanna be the next clown in line. At that point, go ahead. At that point, baby, who the fuck is stopping you? Everybody has free will, man. And if you choose to create your own demise, I ain't stopping you. I ain't motherfucking stopping you, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Let me enhance my water, you know? Let me enhance my water, you know what I'm saying? Let me do some magic. Let me do some magic trick. Let me do some motherfucking magic trick. Purple as water. And I'm not sipping on some lean, man. Just some vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Just some vitamins. Some motherfucking vitamins for my ass. Stay healthy. Stay healthy on all types of levels, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. My guys and my girls and my whatnot. So yeah, everybody has free will. It just so happens that what you use your free will for is some bullshit. You wanna be signed by faggot record label deals. Made by some zesty ass motherfucker who has no hairline. At that point, go ahead. Go ahead and destroy yourself. You will always see what you need to see. You will always see what you need to see, man. If you want to destroy yourself, you will always see what you need to see. It's up to you, baby. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. So yeah. One thing humans struggle with is competition. Huh? It's like, who the fuck are you in competition with? People who don't even know what it means to be joyful? People who don't even got the ability to stop eating sugar if their life depended on it? What? It's like, and who is everybody competition with? Like, why is everybody in competition with everybody? I don't know about y'all, but I cannot develop the goddamn mindset of being in competition with anybody because everybody's motherfucking retarded. If I look to the right, I see retardation. If I look to the left, all I see is retardation as well. Retardation is everywhere. So at that point, why are you even in competition? In my mind, nobody's important to be even in competition with. Or like to compete with, you know what I'm saying? I don't even understand why everybody's in competition with everybody, or like anybody. Because nobody's truly about nothing. Everybody tries the hardest to be the next faggot in line to be signed by Empire record label as deals or something like that, man. Everybody's too busy trying to be the next faggot. Deadass, everybody's too busy pleasing another man. Because your ideas aren't even your ideas. You believing in religion wasn't even yours. You wanting to be signed wasn't even your idea. You're wanting to make $10,000 per second, ain't even your idea, because did you create money? So all you do is try to please another man. So you run after another man's train of thought to make him happy. So you are a motherfucking faggot. Everybody's motherfucking faggots. Everybody's a motherfucking homosexual. Everybody's motherfucking gay-ass motherfucker in spirit. Because all you do is pleasing other people. Other men, to be exact. Because only men are pushing out certain ideas to create society based on. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a whole zest fest. This whole system is like a whole zest fest. Everybody trying to please another man's idea. Everybody wanting to uphold another man's idea. At that point, you are a motherfucking homosexual, man. That shit is low-key gay as hell, man. High-key gay as hell. Extremely gay as hell, man. Gay as motherfucking hell, man. And I don't seem to understand why everybody is so goddamn retarded. I do understand. It's a motherfucking rhetorical-ass question. It's a motherfucking rhetorical-ass question. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't even put certain spells on you. Don't even be like, yeah, I don't know. Because if you speak it out, if you truly believe it, essentially, you will lead yourself to a point in which you don't motherfucking know. And I like to know. You know? Yeah, boy likes to know. But seriously, how can you even be in competition if all you see is people who can't even stop watching TikTok if their life depended on it? Like, who is everybody afraid of? People who can't even stay normal for 1 hour? It's like human beings can't even stay normal for 1 hour without going to society's train of thoughts. It's like, what the fuck? Why is everybody so... And I get it, man. It's not even a logical type of thing. We all know what to do. But it is linked to an emotional goddamn disability, to emotional goddamn issues. Because even if you know better, you still might not do better because you're so connected to an emotion. Even if you genuinely, logically know that this behavior is not even making sense to goddamn repeat. It's all because you're still connected to an old emotional cycle, which will essentially lead you to move the way you move, even though you might know better not to move that way no more. So the focus is on your motherfucking emotions, to disconnect emotionally. A lot of people need to separate. Completely need to separate. You need to motherfucking kill yourself, spiritually speaking. You need to goddamn destroy your whole individuality. Because the individuality you've been previously attached to all your life is connected to something which another man has gotten pushed out, and other men are not in your best interest. Society is not in your best interest. You believing in goddamn religion is not even in your best interest because somebody was making that train of thought up for you to be a motherfucking retard. Because a retard is easier to rule and motherfuckers are goddamn fucked up in the head. They like to rule people because they ain't shit by themselves, right? So, this is something you should have done already. But better late than never, huh? Better late than never. Better late than motherfucking never. If you haven't destroyed yourself, mentally speaking, whatever you've been believing is something you was connected to because somebody told you to be connected to that. Or somebody was pushing this right in front of your face 24/7. So destroy yourself. Before there is creation, there needs to be destruction, right? And perhaps your whole individuality is faulty. Your whole individuality has been based on something which ain't even in your best interest. Like you going down a business type of way, you going down a religious type of way, you going down a goddamn XYZ type of way, might not be in your best interest, but this is what you've been building your whole individuality around. And this takes some time to properly detach from some made-up emotions which society has been pushing onto you, but it will be worth it. It will be motherfucking worth it, because nobody likes to be a tweaker. Nobody likes to be like, oh, yeah, I dedicate my life to Joe Biden, yeah, face ass 24/7. Don't nobody want to be like that 24/7. So it will be worth it. It will be worth it. So don't even sweat it, man. It might take some goddamn time to disconnect from what you've been attached to previously. But it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Before you do anything, disconnect from your own goddamn retardation. You know what I'm saying? My guys, my gosh, my whatnot. Disconnection is like the first step to something new. Some like to call it distraction. But I like to call it disconnection. Because we keep it peaceful, man. We keep it motherfucking peaceful. My guys, my gosh, my whatnot. So yeah. Motherfuckers will talk crazy until somebody's doing it first. It's always been that shit. It's always been that case, man. It's always been like this, man. People will talk crazy until somebody's doing it first. And then all of a sudden, people start to copy. People start to move like you. People start to talk like you. People start to believe in you. Because now they see you being quote-unquote normal. Because when you are rooted in your own mentality for a long period of time, people start to sense your conviction. And one thing about the motherfucking human is that they like to talk shit from a distance. Because if they would be face to face, right in front of your face, spiritually speaking, they wouldn't last a day in your motherfucking shoes. They wouldn't last a motherfucking day living in their own individuality, right? Because humans like to talk shit from a distance. And they could never do what you've been doing, or like what's, I don't know about y'all, but they could never do what I've been doing, for an example. Humans could never walk that path of being themselves. So they always talk shit from a distance, behind the phone screen, or like, yeah, pretty much, behind the motherfucking phone screen. Because if they would walk that path on their own, all of a sudden they wouldn't be so funny no more. All of a sudden they start to tweak because they built the whole individuality based on what it means to be validated. And when they walk a path which goes against validation, all of a sudden, oh, now it's difficult. All of a sudden, oh, now you're faced by mental issues. All of a sudden, oh, now you're bothered, huh? So they can only talk shit from a distance. AKA, they can only talk about something they ain't doing. This is what a human being does 24/7. They only talk about something they ain't even doing themselves. You know what I'm saying? So don't even bother. Do not even bother. When somebody's talking smack, just know that person's talking shit from a motherfucking distance because they could never walk that path. They couldn't. Because they're too busy following what Joe Biden has been pushing. They're too busy following what their grandma was been pushing down their throat when they was growing up. Yeah, but my grandma told me I need to go to college. Yeah, but my grandma told me Jesus was real. Yeah, but my grandma told me I shouldn't do this. Yeah, but my grandma told me I shouldn't be like XYZ, you know what I'm saying? So they could never walk in your shoes. All they do is talk from a distance. Because if it would be fair game, if they would do what you've been doing, silence. Motherfucking silence. So people who talk are always talking from a distance because they could never walk that walk. Just look at the average human being nowadays. Retarded as hell, man. Consuming 10 hours of entertainment plus on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally, I'm not even exaggerating. Humans consume like 10 hours plus of entertainment on a daily basis. And then they have the nerve to talk about somebody who's actually doing something. My point exactly. Motherfuckers only talk from a distance. They only talk from a distance. Because they could never. Period. They could motherfucking never. They could never. Let me tell you so much, they could motherfucking never. They couldn't. They just straight up couldn't because they're some incapable motherfuckers. They motherfucking are. My guys, my whatnot. It's all easy to talk from a distance. But can you actually walk that walk? All of a sudden you can't. All of a sudden, but I don't want to. All of a sudden, but I don't want to. All of a sudden, all you hear is silence. The last thing you will hear is silence, man. Let me tell you so much, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. The last thing you will hear is silence. It is motherfucking silence. The last thing you will hear is silence. Literally speaking, the last thing you will hear is silence. Because when you actually walk, you walk. And when you push out genuine, tangible results beyond money, all you will hear is silence. Because then people will see how stupid they are. Then people will realize how stupid they are. This is how you make somebody feel stupid. When you walk, you walk. When you genuinely walk, you walk without being bothered by opinions, you make somebody feel utterly stupid. Because at that point, they have no attacking point to attack you with. They have no goddamn space or angle to attack you from. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, everything they will talk about is a self-reflection of their own laziness and inability. You know what I'm saying? So the best way to shut down people who talk shit about you is to not even listen and to not even talk, is to walk your walk. And when you show them results, or not even them per se, like you are shoving it down their face, but when you walk your walk and you practice what you preach, your results will be seen. And at that point, people will zip their mouths. At that point, people will get them shut for good. And if they keep on talking, all they do is exposing how retarded they are themselves. You know what I'm saying? So don't even bother. Just walk your walk, practice what you preach, and everybody will look stupid who talk shit about you anyways. It's always been like this, and it always will be like this, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. My guys and my girls and my whatnot. Humans are motherfucking shit, man. They only start to do something when they've seen it already. when already somebody has made this normal. When somebody already has been popularizing XYZ, then everybody jumps out of their darkness and starts to walk in that goddamn light. But when it's time to practice what you preach, when it's time to invent something completely new, when it's time to step out without a reference, cricket noises. You will hear motherfucking nobody. You will hear absolutely nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is self-reflection. People always wait for somebody to act because they have no goddamn balls. They have no goddamn courage to goddamn do it themselves. They need to wait for somebody to even feel the courage to be like, yeah, I can be like this too. Because it already has been accepted before. It's already accepted now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Don't even sweat it, man. Don't even sweat it, man. Don't even sweat it. Maybe you get no traction at first. Maybe you look fucking ridiculous to your friends, to your family members, to your goddamn people around you. But eventually, everything starts to make sense. And you will realize that everybody's onto some bullshit. That nobody's doing something except talking. Humans fear opinions the most. But they don't understand that people will talk regardless. You might do good, somebody will talk regardless. You might do bad, somebody's talking regardless. So at that point, who gives a fuck? People will talk regardless. People will run their mouth regardless. So don't even bother, it's like inevitable. Retardation is inevitable. So goddamn practice what you preach. And don't even be so goddamn bothered about trying to control everybody's opinions. But somebody's been talking, it's not in your control. It is their self-reflection, right? When somebody's talking about you, that's not something you can control. Because you have to realize, spiritually speaking, they are producing mentalities themselves. So when they talk about you, they ain't talking about you. They're creating something themselves, which is a representation of them. So you can never be afraid of people. You can only be afraid of what you think about people thinking about you. It's all in your motherfucking head, man. It's all in your motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your big ass head, man. It's all in your motherfucking head. It's all in your head, man. I tell you, no lies, man. I tell you, no guys, no lies, my guys, my girls, and my whatnot. Yeah, give me a couple seconds. I need to piss like a motherfucker. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. We are back, yeah, man. But really, it feels good when you start to make things. It feels good when you start to act. It feels good when you start to carry out something. Because this is what liberation is. Yeah, man, quote-unquote liberation, quote-unquote true freedom is making something. Because this is how life is working, period. Life is all about making it, you know what I'm saying? Life is all about making it. And when you start to make it, even though it might look weird in the beginning, it will feel amazing, man. It will feel amazing, man. When for the first time in your life you actively start to craft your own individuality and your own individual path, purpose, and goddamn meaning in life, it will feel like heaven, baby. It will, because this is what heaven truly is. When you truly make it yourself. When you truly motherfucking make it yourself. And this is the purpose of life. To create. It might feel weird in the beginning because you've been goddamn retarded all your life. Right? But nevertheless, when you truly make it yourself for the first time, you will feel like goddamn exalted. You will feel exalted as hell, man. So don't even sweat it. Don't even get it twisted. Life is all about making it. It couldn't be no other way. And one thing is good, man. When you start to make something, you will see how goddamn lazy everybody is around you. It's like a little ego boost. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's like a little ego boost, man. It's like a small ego boost, man. You know what I'm saying? From a Leo perspective. You're hearing this from a Leo, man. When you start to build your own individuality, when you walk, you walk. When you goddamn practice what you preach, when you create your own creativity beyond art, you start to see how goddamn unindividualistic everybody is. And then you start to feel like a little king, man, like a little queen, you know what I'm saying? When you create your own individuality, and you can be like, yeah, man, this shit is mine. This shit is motherfucking mine, man. It's like a small ego boost. It's like a motherfucking small ego boost. Because when you truly make it yourself for the first time, you start to see how motherfucking retarded everybody is around you. And at that point, you have nothing to fear anymore, because you see people for what they truly are. Everything is self-reflection. So when you start to see yourself, when you start making yourself, when you genuinely start to be somebody who's not retarded, you will see life in a whole different way. And now you will peep everybody's retardation even clearly. Now you will peep that you have nothing to be goddamn worried about even more. Because all you see is how people aren't creating anything besides trying to be the best, sucking in machine when it comes to receiving content from other people 24/7, right? That's all that people are setting themselves up to be. Trying to be the best vacuum machine, spiritually speaking. Me! Trying to receive everybody's influence as hard as they can, man. Like some motherfucking faggots having their mouth open 24/7 for everybody else's influence. But when you start to create for the very first time in your life, yeah, I was saying, now you're on your little high horse. Now you feel like a little prince, like a little king, like a little queen, like a little goddamn princess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm saying. So don't even be afraid. Do not be afraid on some Bible type of shit. Do not be afraid. It's like exaltation on the highest degree, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. When you finally start to make something yourself, when you finally start to produce something yourself beyond content, I'm talking about spiritual individuality and whatnot, you will see that everybody is not doing anything. You will see that everybody is not doing anything besides building the whole individuality based on something they've seen on TikTok or something like that. It's like then you will see that everybody builds their own individuality based on something they have seen on Instagram Reels today or some shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. It's motherfucking crazy. It is motherfucking crazy, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Let me refresh this shit. I need to switch my Wi-Fi. What? Nah, I don't. Reset. No, the fuck I don't, man. No, the fuck I don't, my guys, my girls, my whatnot. I just motherfucking don't need to. Talking about needing. You shouldn't need anything. Anytime you are in the goddamn space of needing something, I need you, anytime you're like tweaking, anytime you're like, damn, I need you, I need XYZ, you fucked up. You fucked up big time, because life is not all about needing something, life is about creating it. And you don't need anything outside of you when you create it yourself, when you make it yourself, you see what I'm saying? It's like how Dolo, the pilot man, has been saying, aka the God himself, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Uriel. You are in hell anytime you need somebody to teach you how to be yourself. You see what I'm saying? And this is something you truly need to avoid. And your life can only be fucked up if your focus ain't right. If your focus is all messed up. As I was saying in 10,000 previous live streams, it's all about your focus, baby. It's all about your focus. It's all about your focus. You are what you pay attention to. You are what the fuck you pay attention to. See what I'm saying? You are what the fuck you pay attention to. Know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all do know what the fuck I'm saying, man. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying, man. Don't even be so goddamn orientated based on results. Because results are outside of your control. Can you control results? Huh? Hell no. Who do you think you are? Jesus Christ himself? What? No the fuck you ain't, man. You cannot control results. You just motherfucking can't control results. All you can control is how much you produce and how well you produce. You see what I'm saying? And this is where you need your focus to be at. This is where you need to what you need to focus on. Creating it the best way you can. Making it the best way you motherfucking can. The result? Outside of your control. And it just so happens that the result is rigged anyways. It's like goddamn phony anyways, the results nowadays. Can you control how much likes you get? Can you control how much views you get? Can you control how much people will react to you? No the fuck you can't. So don't even be focused on something which is rigged. Inherently. Like you don't know what the fuck is going on behind closed doors when it comes to the controllers of these platforms. You don't know who the fuck is listening. You don't know who the fuck is watching because numbers are rigged, likes are rigged. Anything is rigged, man. The only thing which is sincere is your own individuality. But this shit ain't even a given nowadays. Because everybody is shady. Everybody has shady ass intentions. Yeah, I wanna be the next superstar. So I can buy 10,000 mansions. So I can flex on everybody. So I can shit on everybody. Oh, I wanna be the next goddamn superstar. For shady ass and goddamn reasons. For unsacral ass motives. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's unsacral as hell, man. Unsacral as hell, man. So yeah, sometimes you have to judge people. Sometimes I have to be in my divine judgment, love, peace and light type of mode. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to be in my entitlement type of mode too. I have the right to be entitled, huh? I was born in Leo. Man, I have every right to be goddamn entitled. I was born a Leo, man, you know what I'm saying? God himself made me a Leo for several reasons, you know what I'm saying? For several goddamn reasons. Sometimes you get away with things others don't get away with because it's genuinely you, even if it looks negative. Like, negative not in an unmoral type of way, but negative in a, I guess, made up society type of way, you know what I'm saying? You can use your zodiac sign for this, but you don't have to. If you know yourself, you know yourself. Like me, for instance, I'm a Leo, so I know I can get away easily with being, I don't know, I guess, entitled, egotistic, a little bougie from time to time, you know what I'm saying? On my high horse, on my little king, little prince, Regulus type of energy. But somebody who was born a Libra might not get away with the same thing because it wouldn't be genuinely them, you know what I'm saying? It goes beyond astrology. Just know yourself. Just motherfucking know yourself. Just know yourself and then you know what you get away with and what you cannot get away with. In simple words, don't act out of your means. Don't act out of your motherfucking means, of your own meanings. You see what I'm saying? Know who the fuck you are, stick to who you are, and don't go beyond who you are. If it's not genuinely you already, it has to be inside of you to truly act it out. If you wanna be confident, you cannot be unconfident on the inside and then convey everybody, yeah, I'm confident. You see what I'm saying? If you wanna be calm and you are nervous on the inside, you cannot convey to everybody, yeah, I'm the most calmest person on planet Earth. You see what I'm saying? Similarly, you cannot convince everybody, yeah, I have so much individuality when you ain't shit on the inside, right? It's like people try to convince others because deep down they don't even give a fuck about themselves. Now everything outside of them is about themselves because it's self-reflection. Nothing inside of you is genuinely about yourself. Now you start to tweak. Now you look into the external. And now you try to make everything outside of you about yourself because deep down you don't even give a fuck about your own self. You know what I'm saying? It's like so many people who act egotistical ain't egotistical because they genuinely are proud of themselves. It is because they don't give a fuck about themselves and now they try to be center stage in their environment because they need others' praise because they don't even praise themselves. It's a whole different approach when somebody's egotistical and goddamn prideful because they are genuinely proud and satisfied with themselves versus somebody who's egotistical and prideful because they need others to pay attention to them because they don't give a fuck about themselves. It's like what we're doing may be fluky. It may look like the same, like Dolo been saying, shout out to Dolo. It's all about why we are doing it. It's all about our intention. It never goes beyond your intention. You look like your intentions. You look like how you feel and think about yourself. If you feel and think about yourself a certain way, you cannot look any different. Even if you cover up how you truly think and feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So this is like the end all and be all. How do you see yourself? How do you think about yourself? And this is how you get your individuality in check. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. If y'all haven't liked the motherfucking live stream, what the fuck is we doing? What the fuck is we doing? My guys and my girls and my whatnot. If y'all haven't liked the motherfucking live. Yeah, there we go. There we go, the likes coming in. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But seriously, human beings are unindividualistic. Because they don't even feel right about themselves. To be somebody is to validate your own ass. Is to feel good about your own ass. You know what I'm saying? And this is what humans lack. Because they don't even have the capability to think about themselves in a good type of way. Because everybody's too busy trying to be entertained for 10 hours plus. Literally, I'm not even exaggerating. The average human being is consuming content for 10 hours plus per day. So they have no time developing something which is truly meaningful. All you have time for is developing thoughts about what you've seen on TikTok today. All you have time for is developing goddamn feelings about what meme is trending now. You see what I'm saying? What new brain rot trend is trending on TikTok right now. This is all you have time for. Because you are 10 hours plus on TikTok. You are spending your whole day being on your phone. So you don't have time to truly develop anything meaningful. Besides being on your phone. And at that point you cannot be expecting anybody to give a fuck about you if all you do is doing this all day, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't even give a fuck about your own self. If you would give a fuck about your own self, you would get up off your own ass and do something meaningful in life. Whatever that is. But stay moral. Stay moral. Don't be some shady ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's like the story of people's life nowadays. Spending 10 hours plus on something which is meaningless, and then they wonder, oh, life feels so meaningless. Now they dive into nihilism, atheism, but they shouldn't even be into this type of train of thoughts. Because their life feels meaningless because all they're doing is doing some meaningless shit. It's not because life is meaningless in and of itself, it's because your life is meaningless. Like things like atheism, nihilism, stoicism, etc. are even so popular because people don't even have spark. Being into atheism, nihilism, and stoicism is goddamn born out of the space of not giving a fuck about yourself because you don't have any emotional juice. Your whole emotional content is drained because all you're doing is being on your phone 24/7. Now you don't have time to develop genuine juice, genuine spark, genuine soul. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's like the story of everybody's life. Doing meaningless shit, but expecting people to give a fuck about you. So what the fuck? You cannot expect to receive something you ain't making for yourself. So if you ain't getting any attention, guess what? You don't even pay attention to your own ass. If you ain't receiving genuine good connections, you ain't having a genuine good connection with yourself. All you connected to is your Wi-Fi. That's about the only thing you're connected to in your life, man, your motherfucking Wi-Fi. Anything else goes out the window. Perhaps you're unhygienic as fuck. Perhaps you're obese as hell. Perhaps your hairline said goodbye 10 years ago, but you're only 10, 20, you hear what I'm saying? Who knows? Life is all about connection. Connection to the right things. It just so happens that the only thing human beings are connected to nowadays is their Wi-Fi. Which is tragic. Which is motherfucking tragic, my guys, my whatnot. Some things sound funny, but they ain't even funny. Some things sound funny, but they ain't even funny, man, okay? I'm not giving a hard man. I mean, it sounds funny that people live meaningless lives. But that shit ain't even funny, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but all I do is me. All I do is win, no matter what, on some DJ Khaled type shit. Then my phone is about to die. So yeah, life is all about making it. If you can't make it, stop faking it, you know what I'm saying? That's like the go-to thing for disingenuine people. The go-to thing for disingenuine people is trying to fake it. If you don't have it, you try to fake it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that shit in mind, man. You can spot phonies very, very easily. Just see how tenacious somebody is. Somebody with no individuality is somebody who switches up their values 24/7 anyways. Keyword 24/7. You see somebody who's truly individual if they don't switch up on their core values. And it just so happens that nobody has their own core values. Everybody just has values which are goddamn gathered by outside influences. Cuff society, cuff their parents, cuff church, cuff whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Outside influence in a nutshell. Outside influences in a motherfucking nutshell. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I need to goddamn take a piss once again. What the fuck? Give me 2 seconds, I need to take a piss. Big time. Ooh, holy shit. We back. We back, my guys, my whatnot. So one thing about humans, which is also extremely weird, is y'all know how they like to say humans are a social species, which is partially right. It is right. Humans are a social species, right? So, accordingly, determining who is around you is very, very important. It's not a small thing. It is not a small thing to determine who's around you. You should be goddamn careful who's even around you. But nowadays, people just pick anybody as a friend. They see some homeless person, oh, you wanna be my friend? They see somebody who has goddamn serious mental issues, oh, you wanna be my friend? Humans build their social circle very, very randomly. They just pick anybody as a friend because they don't have nothing to stand on. It's motherfucking crazy, man. If you have a shit ton of friends and you still are getting nowhere in life, who are you even associated with? Because they like to say you are who's in your environment, right? They like to say, oh, who you around is who you will become. So if you are around a whole bunch of people, but you still act retarded, huh? It's like, where? Like, if you are around 10,000 people, but you still are retarded, that means your environment, which you have picked, is still not something which is gotten conducive to growth and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So keep that shit in mind, man. You shouldn't just be around anybody when it comes to building your individuality, because who is around you is somewhat influencing you. It is somewhat influencing you, right? And if you are around 10,000 people in your goddamn local environment, whoever is around you is about nothing, because ideally, your environment should push you to go down a good line of reasoning, right? We should all inspire each other. And when you can't find somebody to inspire you in your real life, don't even be around them 24/7, right? It's not all about connecting like completely and 100%, but at least shorten up your time. At least don't be around them 24/7, right? It's like crazy, you know what I'm saying? People are around 10,000 people. People have 1,000,000 friends. But they still ain't shit. They still ain't shit, man, because whoever you are associated with equally ain't shit. Because everything is self-reflection, man. People are like, yeah, my environment is so toxic. But they disregard their own individuality in this whole goddamn play. They disregard the whole individuality in this equation. You cannot put yourself out of the equation. You're motherfucking cat. You're just motherfucking cat. So don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it, man. When you can't find people around you who are genuinely about something, first of all, be yourself. First of all, be a good representation and be a good influence yourself. Create a good environment yourself, right? First of all, get that right. But if you cannot find good people to be around, don't even bother, man. Don't even waste your time trying to fix people, trying to get people's mind right, because it will lead to ruination anyways. You cannot fix somebody if they ain't already fixing themselves, right? I hope you know that shit. I hope you know you cannot be like on some Jesus type of shit in real life, man. You just motherfucking can't. You will just get your ass beat, spiritually speaking, mentally speaking. So cut it, man. Just cut it off, man. Don't be on some Jesus shit, some holy saint type shit. At that point, you don't even have individuality, because why are you even in everybody's business trying to fix everybody's minds? At that point, you are a little nosy. At that point, you are a little motherfucking phony if you try to fix people's mind 24/7, huh? It's like, huh? It's like the weirdest shit ever, trying to help somebody out on a very, very severe type of level. On a weird type of level. Sometimes you just have to let people be. Just leave them be. You have to let people go to hell. You know what I'm saying? You just have to let them goddamn dig their own grave. You have to just let the dead bury the dead, like my homie Jesus would say, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. When it comes to the title, man, don't even bother. Do not even motherfucking bother, man. People will call you weird until it's normal. And at that point, then they start to copy you. At that point, then they start to validate you. But if they cannot see numbers, associations, and crowds, oh no, I don't see anything. I'm saying, people don't see individuals. They only see numbers, they only see crowds. They only think in very imperialistic type of metrics, right? True individuality has been lost ever since society is a thing, man. Which is like, I don't know, man. It's like, society's not even that old, but individuality is gone. Individuality is truly gone, man. So don't even sweat it. Do not even sweat it. If y'all haven't liked the motherfucking live stream, my guys and my girls and my whatnot, what the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking about? Yeah. Keep that shit in mind, man. You will be ridiculed until you have 10,000 million followers. Until you have 10,000 million people sucking your dick 24/7. You know what I'm saying? People ain't about nothing, man. Just be you. And when people start to separate, when you truly are yourself, you don't experience any losses. You know what I'm saying? When you truly are yourself, and you start to see people separating from your ass, that's a motherfucking blessing in disguise, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't lose anybody when you truly are yourself, and then somebody starts to disassociate themselves from you. At that point, it's like, it's nothing, man. It's just motherfucking nothing, man. When somebody's not messing with you for you being you, why are you even around them? And why are they even around you? You see what I'm saying? One thing I don't get about people is, yeah, they start to hate on you 24/7. They start to talk trash about you 24/7. People trash talk you 24/7. Yet they still around. Yet they still talk to you. Yet they still try to see you. It's like, I don't get it, man. People try to talk shit about you, but they still don't separate. At that point, they are intrigued. At that point, they truly are amazed by what you're doing. They just don't know how to articulate their interest to you. You know what I'm saying? Hate is truly just confused admiration. But at that point, you shouldn't even give a fuck, man. If somebody's hating on you, oh, guess what? Who gives a fuck? If somebody is clapping for you, oh, guess what? Who gives a fuck? This shouldn't even be a motivator for you. Or like a demotivator for you. Good reactions, bad reactions, it doesn't matter. People will talk regardless. People will talk smack regardless. And one funniest thing about human beings is, as I was saying, they talk shit about you, but they still don't separate. It's like weird, man. It's just straight up weird, man. I know from experience. People in my environment talking shit, but they still came around, but they still trying to see me. It's like weird, man. It's like motherfucking weird, man. Motherfuckers have no life. Motherfuckers dead ass have no motherfucking life, man. So they make you your life. They make you their life, you know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't liked the motherfucking live stream, my guys, my girls, my whatnot, they will talk regardless. People will tweak regardless. You can be nice, somebody will have an issue. You can be a dickhead, somebody will have an issue. At that point, you cannot even do no right. People pleasing doesn't even exist, because somebody will have a disagreement with you regardless. And it's not even personal. It's a reflection of who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? It's never personal. It is never ever personal. It's just a reflection of who they truly are. Because people can only talk about themselves. They can never talk about you. What you say is what you think about yourself and not about somebody else, right? I hope you know that shit. I hope you motherfucking know that shit, my guys and my words and my whatnot. I hope you motherfucking know. I hope you motherfucking know, huh? So yeah, don't even sweat it, man. Just do you. Just do you, because people will talk regardless. They will talk regardless. And somebody who has no life will make you their life. The goddamn birth of trauma bonds. The very creation of motherfucking trauma bonding as friendships and relationships. When somebody has no life, and you have life, they will make you their life. Because they cannot create life by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And people are always intrigued by people who can spark life by and for themselves. It's inevitable. It is motherfucking inevitable. Even a celebrity who has no life on their own, when they would encounter a homeless person who has genuine good spiritual natures, that spiritual homeless person will make that goddamn celebrity question themselves. Because everything is about life. Nothing is about society. Nothing is about how much money you got or how much attention you have for goddamn unsacred reasons. It's all about how much of an individual you are. It's always about how much of spark you have inside of you by yourself without depending on outside references. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, it's fair game. Everybody has a spirit. Everybody has a mind. Everybody has thoughts. Everybody has feelings. Everybody can create their own individuality. Man, what the fuck? I'm being called again. Give me 2 seconds, I need to answer a call. I'll be right back. What the fuck? Man, goddamn, man. The moment I make live streams, I turn into Michael Jackson, man. The moment I start to make live streams, everybody wants to call me now, huh? Everybody wanna hit me up now, huh? Everybody needs something now, huh? The moment I make live streams, what the fuck is going on, man? Your boy can't even have peace, man. What the fuck? Your boy can't even have peace, man. What the fuck is going on, man? I don't understand, man. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. And I don't want to understand, man. You don't have to understand everything. Besides yourself, man. You don't have to understand anything besides yourself, my guys, my girls, and my whatnot. You just motherfucking don't, man. Don't even be so weird. Don't even be in everybody's business. Because people are weird and people are beyond comprehension. It's like the retardation of humans is beyond comprehension. It is beyond comprehension because people invent new ways to be retarded on a daily basis. On a daily basis, when people invent new ways to be retarded, man, I kid you about fucking out, man. We always make the impossible possible, but we always make impossible retardation possible. It's like this whole society is so far away from reality. It's like as far away as it gets, man. Of what use is you going to college if everything you see in college is very, very far away from reality? It's like, are people trying to dilute you from reality on purpose? Yes, they are. Yes, the fuck they are, my guys, my whatnot. I think I'll go for 2 more minutes, and then I'll be out this motherfucker again. So if y'all haven't, drop a like. I'm saying, if y'all haven't. If y'all haven't already, my, what the fuck, why am I so blurry? Why am I so blurry? Why did I turn into a goddamn Chinese-ass phone for a second? My phone started to act Chinese for a second. What the fuck? My shit started to be goddamn Chinese for a goddamn second. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. There we go, man. Technology ain't about nothing, man. Nothing is about nothing, man. Nothing is about something, man. My shit was Chinese for a second, man. Yeah, phone linging type shit. What the fuck? I know I have a Samsung. Some shit from Korea, but... I ain't paying 600 euros to look like a goddamn Obama phone. To look like I'm streaming from a goddamn Nokia. I'm not paying a lot of money to look like a goddamn pixel-ass motherfucker from the 90s. What the fuck? Tighten the fuck up, man. Tighten the fuck up, man. I'm not paying almost 600 euros to look like I'm streaming from a goddamn Nintendo DS. What the fuck, man? Man, technology ain't about nothing, man. Technology ain't about nothing, man. It's about nothing, man. Man, they invent so much retardation, man. It's like even I don't fuck with iPhones. iPhones are motherfucking retarded. Because iPhones, they start to slow down your phone after years eventually. And they ain't doing that shit with Samsung. Like iPhones start to get slower the older they are. But Samsungs last forever, man. They last forever, man. It's like everybody who's into iPhones is either a girl or fucking retarded, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. But to each his own, man. I don't like iPhones. To each his own, man. But for me, iPhone is like... It's like a retarded ass phone, man. I don't fuck with iPhones, man. Samsung is where it's at, my guys and my whatnot. Samsung is where the fuck is at, man. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Samsung is where the fuck is at, my guys and my whatnot. But shout out to China, man. Shout out to China, man. Shout out to motherfucking China. Shout out to motherfucking China, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to China. You know, I have viewers from all around the world, man. One time, I was uploading some music. And 500 people from Mongolia started to watch my shit, man. I'm a natural sensation in Mongolia, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. At this point, I'm a goddamn national superstar in Mongolia, man. Over 400 or like 300 views from Mongolia. What the fuck? How did I end up being in Mongolia? Holy shit, man. What the fuck? Genghis Khan spirit himself starts to fuck with me. What the fuck? Man, that's what I'm saying, man. You don't know who the fuck is watching, man. You don't know who the fuck is watching, man. But you shouldn't be concerned anyways. Just don't be retarded, man. Life is all about not being retarded, man. Can you not be retarded? Can you stop being retarded, man? This is life's purpose, man. At least in my eyes, my only life purpose is, my only mission in life is to not be retarded. That ass, man. My only goal in life is to not be retarded, man. Because everything is ass when you lack intelligence. When you lack intelligence, I don't know. You start to be the esoteric Steve Hawking. Your mind starts to look like Steve Hawking's goddamn wheelchair. I need ChatGPT. I need somebody. When you start to be retarded, your mind starts to look like goddamn Steve Hawking's wheelchair. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie, man. But that's all it is in life. That's all it is in life. Either you're retarded or you ain't. And if you are retarded, you know that you are retarded. If you ain't retarded, you know that you ain't retarded. In so many ways, life is just black and white, man. Beyond some racial type of shit. Life is just black and white beyond some racial type of shit. Know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. And if it is, you will know. If it ain't, you will know too. There is no maybe. There is no, oh yeah, but maybe. There is no maybe. Maybe means no. Maybe means no. Trust me, maybe means no. Maybe means no. Trust me on that. Why do I look so pixelated once again? What the fuck? Y'all see that shit? What the fuck? Nintendo 3DS goddamn quality. What the fuck? Man, this shit ain't shit, man. What the fuck? This shit ain't shit, man. I do like to look good, man. Because I know I'm not fucking amazing. I don't like to look cheap. Because I ain't cheap. So tighten the fuck up, man. Samsung, tighten the fuck. What the fuck is this, man? Some goddamn Nintendo 3DS quality. What the fuck? But anyways, maybe means no. Trust me, maybe means no. Maybe means no. Trust me, maybe means no. So for your own peace, for your own mind, for your own clarity, save yourself the suspense and the thriller. We ain't also a Michael Jackson song right here. This ain't no Thriller night, baby. This ain't no Thriller night, man. It either is or it ain't. It either is or it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It is or it ain't. So don't get it twisted, man. Do not get it twisted. It is or it motherfucking ain't. Oh yeah. Tighten the fuck up, man. Tighten the fuck up. Life is not hard. Life is not hard. Unless you're physically threatened. Unless you're goddamn dealing with ailments. If your survival is not at stake, life is not hard. Trust me, life is not hard if your survival is not at stake. Keep it for real, man. Keep it motherfucking for real. If you ain't goddamn on the verge of death, physically speaking, your only trouble is your own mind. And at that point you have no troubles because you are creating your own individual invisible presence. So don't get it twisted, man. Life is not hard. Life is not motherfucking hard. At least if you're physically safe and physically goddamn healthy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Don't even make life more than what it truly is. Don't make shit more than what it truly is. Shit is not deep, alright? Shit is not extremely deep. At least in my perspective, at least in my eyes. At least in my big ass eyes, man, you know what I'm saying? At least in my big ass eyes, man, you know what I'm saying? At least in my eyes. I see everything. My eyes are big because I see everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Everything is for a reason. And everything you do is because of your actions. You took certain decisions which led you to be in the position you are right now. You took certain actions which led you into the position you are right now. Every choice matters. Every choice has a consequence. And where you're at right now is the consequence of whatever you've been choosing and not choosing. So yeah, in so many ways, how you feel right now is a consequence of 20 years of your life experience, 30 years of your life experience, however old you are. It is a consequence of your life's choices. You know what I'm saying? So, take responsibility. Take responsibility. Don't even play the blame game. Even if you're justified to point fingers, even if you're justified to be like, yeah, it's your fault, yeah, it's your fault, yeah, it's your fault. Even if you are justified to point fingers, of what use is you pointing fingers? If your life is still in shackles, in ruins, in goddamn retardation, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, even if people was doing you wrong, even if people were doing you not right, who gives a fuck? Still tighten the fuck up and take accountability and take responsibility. We go for 2 more minutes and then I'm out of here. If y'all haven't, like the motherfucking other. And then I'm out of here, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm out, man. Then your boy is out. We go for 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes. And then I'm out. And then I am out. So yeah. It's all about making it yourself. And individuality is an active process. It is something you craft. It is something you make yourself, right? It is a creative process. You have to do it. You have to act on it. You have to make it, right? Individuality is not something which is a goddamn passive process, right? But so many people live a passive life. Because action take individuality. You cannot act on something if you ain't genuinely convinced about what you're acting on. Whatever you act on took a lot of conviction, even if it's seamless. Even if it looks seamless. Action takes a shit ton of conviction. Even if it doesn't feel like. Even if it doesn't feel like it, you know what I'm saying? Action takes a shit ton of conviction. It takes a shit ton of conviction. But people live a passive life. On every type of goddamn scale. Receiving, watching. What are you? What the fuck are you? Spiritual cocks? All you do is watching. When do you start fucking? When do you start creating? When do you start fucking yourself? When do you start playing yourself? When do you start acting out yourself? What the fuck? Motherfucking make it yourself, man. But this shit gets harder and harder for people, because everything which is given to people is something to watch, something to receive, something to reflect on. Another app, another video game, another trend, another meme, and now you are spending your whole life on your phone. Next thing you know, 10 hours plus are wasted on you being on your phone. Now you have no time. Now you have no time to be creative. Now you have no time to actually develop individuality yourself. Alright? So don't even fall into that vicious cycle. Everything which is given to you, it won't help you out. People do not have you in your best interest. So make it your motherfucking self. But yeah, I think we go for one more minute. 1 hour and 12 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Clean as number. 1 hour and 12 minutes. We go for a couple more seconds. So yeah, if y'all haven't, leave a like. And I think we'll be out of here pretty soon, man. We will be out of here pretty soon, man. But I'll be back. I don't know if I can be back tomorrow. I have shit ton of things to do. But I'll try to be back tomorrow. With another topic, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to be back tomorrow. But in the meantime, I think I'll head out. Shout y'all out. I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all enjoy your night, your evening, your morning, wherever the fuck you're at. And remember, humans are not individual. So you have nothing to be worried about. Because nobody's actually thinking themselves. Nobody is goddamn feeling themselves. Nobody is crafting their own individuality themselves. Make it yourself. It is not hard to be good in a world full of retardation. So don't even worry. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Unless you try to shame yourself until you start to think, I should be ashamed. But inherently, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You just motherfucking don't. Don't create your own individual prison and start to live life as it is. And with that being said, we are out of here. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you guys soon enough. And peace out, y'all. If y'all haven't, like the motherfucking live stream. And take care. Goodbye, y'all. It's your boy Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star. We are out of here. Peace out, y'all.